Hear that sound? It almost sounds like music. I'm just kidding. That's what a turbo sounds like. Music, not... Okay, whatever. Hello?
Are we on film?
It's not technically film, but yes. Yep. What's the worst that can happen? Alright guys, I know there's been a lot of concern about where I've been. I know, that's a lie. Nobody cares. But, I mean, why would you? So, this video I'm gonna pause on learning how to program microcontrollers. I'm gonna get this wire run, which you can't see. I'm gonna get up in the ceiling, I'm gonna run some wire, I'm gonna do some rearranging. And then I'm sure nobody noticed, but this red truck's been in the background of probably every video. This is a project that I started for a buddy of mine. Also been storing it, so it's worked out because I got super into it. I'll take you through it. I did a bunch of stuff to it, but we gotta finish it, so we're gonna work on that. But to work on it, I need my welder, but to use my welder, I need to finish running that outlet because I went ahead and moved everything, so yeah, we're gonna get that done today because I have a full day to work out in the shop and get stuff done. So the only logical first thing to do is go mow because I need to mow. So I'm gonna go do that real quick and then we'll get getting on this. Alright, I need to finish this. Putting an outlet in the corner for my welder. Oh, and we're interrupted.
Are we on film?
It's not technically film, but yes. Alright guys, we gotta get back at this. Putting an outlet in here for the welder. It used to be over there, I gotta run some wire, blah blah blah. I already bent up some conduit. So I'm gonna pop a hole in the ceiling. My drill is still dead, so I gotta use a corded drill. That's our only option. And I'm gonna try... What's this guy doing? I'm gonna try and use this Gatorade bottle and save myself from having to clean up metal shavings. Pop a hole. Alright, we gotta trim that a little bit. Alright, that should do. Oh, you know what? I found a real extension cord, not one with this stupid light on it. Alright. That was stupid. We're just gonna drill this out real quick. Alright, where do I want this? This row. Right there. Safety first. Okay. Right about there-ish. Now you gotta hold this, or you're gonna make a blender. Why are you doing it like that? You think way too much. Just clean it up when you're done. I don't understand what the problem. Not too bad. I smell wood though. It's whatever. No. Just installation. Just some installation. Oh. Oh, okay. That should do, huh? Put a hole down there. Got that guy. I like it. Okay. We gotta go up top and pull some wire now. That's gonna be fun. Hello? Anyone up here? it is hot in here. Okay. Well, let's get after it. Oh no, you're coming too. Come on. Come on. Alright. Oh. That's the air line. Goes to my compressor. It's in my bathroom. I want to run more air chucks out here, but I just gotta get this done so I can work on this truck. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we gotta get all the way over there in that corner. That's gonna be awesome. You wanna watch from here or you wanna get closer? I'll get you closer, I guess. Already itchy. I haven't even touched it. Oh, there you are. Found it. Okay. Oh, that felt great. All right. Don't look. Don't look. Look away. Whew. So hot. Oh, my bad. The trick is to grunt and make as much noise. Take a break from up here. Because it's hot. Way too hot. Okay. Oh, that sucks. I'm glad I don't do that for a living. I feel it in my throat. Oh, I'm bleeding. Nice. Oh, there's a piece of wood in my knuckle. How does this happen? Oh, there it is. There we go. Not too bad, just a little guy. Feels like that's what's in my throat. Let's see. Oh, so it looks like I got really lucky and the wire is not sticking out, which would be terrible because then I could just grab it and pull it, so. Come on now. Whew. I know, I make this look way too easy. Got no grip strength. Oh, come on. There we go. I know this is probably the complete wrong way to do this, but this is how I'm doing it. And it'll work. You're wondering, why is it so high? Well, I want to mount the welder right here. And I don't want to bring the cord down here to plug it in. So that's why. I don't know. Might be dumb. We'll find out. I'll always change it if I have to. I know most of you would have had this done already. Oh, nice. Fit in there? Of course not. Why would that fit in there? Always make sure you're using Klein tools when you're working on anything electrical. Otherwise, it's probably not going to work. Screwdrivers specifically, and then you can use, you know. Oh, that's Klein also. I thought that was Fluke. Same colors. Weird. Okay, never mind. You would probably want to put this, well, you can. I usually don't. I've only ever had it one time. Put the ground with a neutral receptacle, whatever you want to call it, pin up. That way if something falls on it and hits it, it's not hitting the hot wire first. And believe it or not, I actually had a stack of filler rod fall over and one piece of wire fell between there and it landed on the hot wire because I had this the other way. And I'm sure you can guess what happened from there. What I was getting at was I'm just going to put this so that the plug on the welder isn't in an awkward position. So here's the welder plug. It goes that way, but I'm going to have the welder in the air, so I'm probably going to put it this way so the cord doesn't have to come from under. That's what I'm gonna do. So see, it's the way you probably shouldn't put it, but that's how I'm gonna put it. You saw me do that too, and you didn't say anything. Not a word. And if this is wrong and you know the correct or better way to do it, let me know, because I only know what I can find on the internet, you know? And it's hard to find anything on the internet nowadays. You just gotta wing it most of the time. Oh, I love working at or above my head. It's such a comfortable height. Give her the old tug test. I think it's good. Okay. Phillips flat screws are stupid. I hate flat screws. You know, I probably should have checked to make sure that this box was deep enough. I don't think it is. Let's see, it's the same depth as this. Just enough room, but I can't fit a bundle of wire behind it. So, although I could leave, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure I leave enough up there. I can pull it back down if I have to. Come on. You know you want to go up there. Oh, man, they leave a nice sharp edge on these boxes, don't they? There you go. A little more. Nice. That looks nice, huh? So nice. Alright, back in the ceiling. Oh, I don't want to get up there. I'm still sweaty. What do I do with it? Left it over there. Nice. I'm gonna go flip the breaker. Watch for smoke. If I let the smoke out, let me know. Alright, I don't see any smoke. Red, you're dead, right? Uh-oh. I don't see red. It's not a good... Oh. I saw red for a sec. Maybe they're just too far down in there. Alright. Let's hook it up and see if she works. Alright, nothing special here, just a piece of scrap. Now, I do not recommend doing that. It's just testing to make sure everything works. And it's usually a good idea to mark your bottle. If you have more than one, and you swap them out and one's empty, because this one's empty. There's like a gust in there, just enough maybe to get a little bit of shield, but that'll work, huh? Ooh, I put a jacket on. If I don't, I turn into a lobster immediately. You know what I'm saying? Alright. I've lost all of my stuff. Why not? Guess we open up a new pair of gloves. Whatever. Alright, put this dude over here. Alright, what do we have for some filler right here? Some scrap filler. I always keep my stubs, you know, just for tacking purposes or whatnot. See what you can do. Just set that to 200 and then control it with the foot pedal. Well, it worked. Thanks, sir. I think it's good enough to go ahead and proceed with the truck. But we're going to be welding aluminum for that, so I should probably do some aluminum. swap that bottle out. Dang it. Okay. Alright guys, I know nobody's going to believe this, but it turns out I got super lucky again, and I didn't forget to label that argon bottle. So I have 2 empty argon bottles. I swapped this one out with the other one that I thought was full. Well, this one, it's empty too. But we're going to use whatever fart's left in there to try to at least get some tacks. Got the welder here. I went ahead and ran my coolant lines to the cooler, which I put over there. I'll show you here in a second. But I'm just going to show you real quick how easy it is. So here we are. Got a water-cooled flex lock, completely disconnected, and we're going to hook it all up. Minus this, which is for another project. Yeah. Got our DINS connector. That's done. Got our hot bead. Got our cold. And then argon. That's it. Done. Maybe. Did I lie? I may have lied. Or is there just no argon, period, that it's not even flowing? Alright, I don't think this bottle's got even a fart left in her, so. Awesome. There's that. So, that's all there is to that. Got that block mounted up there. Ran my leads under the wall there. This is just temporary. Everything's always temporary, right? So we're gonna turn this on and see what happens. See how loud that thing is? Well, we got some more juice for it. Can we do this without spilling it? Well, of course we can. It's not just leaking out all over the floor somewhere, is it? No. Where's it going? Why is it not going up at all? It's kind of strange. Am I missing something here? Oh, there we go. Wow. Really didn't think it was going to take this much. Alright, we're at max. Wow, this is about a half a gallon. You hear how loud that thing is? Insane. That welder's on right now. Did I already tell you that? Can't even hear it. Yeah, that's the cooler setup. So that's why I was working on the microcontroller deal, where I can control this off of temperature and then make sure it's on, because if this isn't on, you will melt the torch lead. You know how I know? I've done it. Oh, I got it right here. You want to see it? This is what happens when you, well, so I had the cooler plugged into a surge protector extension cord, which was probably dumb on my part, and it tripped and I didn't know it, and I was still welding, and yeah, that happened pretty quick. You get a funky smell and then you get an unexpected shower. So I don't know if you knew this, but oh, there you go. That's actually a braided wire that runs through the coolant. That's your power lead. So that's what cools it. In an air-cooled torch, you have argon passing over that, dissipating the heat. So water-cooled, you don't run water, you burn the torch lead up. Don't do it. Here she is. Currently running on whatever you want to call it. No fan. Not necessary. So, shop is a mess. Don't look around. Just focus on what we're doing here. So, there she is. I don't remember the year of this thing. 94 maybe? I don't know. I think I should probably know more than I know, but I don't know it, so I don't know. Anyway, I know it's hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure this is a mildly built engine. I got to plumb this inlet through a guillotine, through a gate, to this filter box. The gate was designed by my buddy who owns the truck back in high school. So this was pretty much strictly a pulling truck. That's what it was built for, and that's all he's ever done with it. It's stored inside. So basically with a pulling truck, really your biggest worry is a runaway, right? You can kill the fuel, but if it's consuming its own oil, it's going to run away. I guess that can happen with any diesel, modern or not. Basically, you pull a cable, it releases the gate drops off and just completely cuts off the air supply. And that stops your runaway. So whenever you see a truck on the side of the road with white smoke billowing out of it and people standing around staring at it, you got to pull the intake off and cut off the air supply. That's the only way to kill it. Or let it keep free revving at max RPM until it throws a rod through the block. I guess either way it's too late. Well, unless it's a runaway because it's consuming oil out of the intercooler. Oh, okay, enough said. This is what we're working on today. Here's the stuff. Got the gate right here. Comes down, positive air shut off. And then just some pieces of tubing and some couplers and adapters. Nice stainless clamps. Let's go over to the mill and see the sketchiness we got going on. I need to clearance this piece slightly to get around this voltage regulator on the alternator. So, see what we could do. I know this is a pretty sketchy looking setup, but I don't know. I guess I could have done it before I tacked it together, but I wouldn't know where it needs to be. Let's put this over here, just in case something cool happens, you know? Probably won't, but we'll find out. That was almost cool. Did you see that? Did you even tighten the chuck? I don't think you did. We'll put this in here. Alright, let's try this again. I know you want me to spray some WD on there, but I really don't want to clean it out to weld it. But probably should. What about alcohol? I hear that does a pretty good job. And it'll clean itself, right? Why don't you bring the table up, dummy? Yeah, dummy. That may work. Not terrible for how I had it held in there. Nope, not enough. So, take a little more off and then meet back over there. It's getting there. I think we got it. So, hopefully I have enough argon to at least tack this up. And then I'll get working on the cover plate for the inside of there. This is way overkill. I know this is 1/4 inch wall, but it's supporting this gate. It'll be fine. So, we'll get her on the weld table. Alright, here she is. Got a piece of this like that to fit over that and give us some clearance. We'll just kind of eyeball it there. So So you can kind of see the shape it's going to have to follow. It's going to have to kind of follow that. Yeah, that'll work. So something like that. Just guessing here, right? Seems right. Can you kind of picture it? Yep. Should work. Alright, got it trimmed out on the bandsaw. And this is just a piece I have cut in half. So as you can see, it's got a little ways to go, but I want to make sure I leave enough clearance. So I'm just going to give her a little tap. What do you think of that? I get a little carried away sometimes. That should work, huh? Oh, it's a little different. How is that possible? Maybe that's spread when I cut it. Makes sense, huh? It's tight radius here. Anyway, see where we're going. It'll leave us plenty of room. And I could take and cut this back a little more. Just give us a little more clearance. Try it. This machine needs to be about here. The vise. Maybe here. We need to pick this thing up, is what I'm saying. You shouldn't be as tall as or taller than your mill. Because then you're bent over. You need a chair or something. Alright. I need a chair. Should be enough clearance. What do you think? Will that work? Not bad for freehandish. Eh? Oh yeah. Perfect. It'll give us plenty of clearance. We're gonna weld this, but with any aluminum, especially anything this thick, you're gonna want to preheat it, get the moisture out of it. So, can't find my torch, so I'm just gonna light some acetone on fire. Should do the same thing, right? A little preheat going. Annoying, right? Got a little bit. Thought I was slick cutting all my filler rod in half. This was years ago, before I actually knew how to feed rod, and now I regret it because I run out twice as fast, you know? You know what I'm saying? No pulse. Light up on this guy just to see what happens. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Definitely tells that argon. It's turning green. Not enough. Ugh. Try that other bottle again. Empty bottle number 2. Let's see if that one has anything left in it. Oh, yeah. like so much. 15. It's going great. Oh, I'm sure that had nothing to do with it, but there's a fly in there. Weird. It really doesn't like that area where I ran out of argon. Or is that blowing my damn gas away? I bet that's it. Okay. What just happened? Alright guys, so I'm sitting here editing this video and it occurred to me what's actually going on. You'll notice once I get close to the magnets, that's when I start having an issue, and it has to do with those eddy currents sitting there running through that piece of aluminum. Never even occurred to me while I was welding it. Welded fine in the other spots. Figured I'd just tell you. So, sorry to interrupt. Alright, back to it. Wow. That's when I can see what I'm doing. A little better, right? Just a little bit. Look at that. Look at that control. Look how close that edge is. Well, ran out of argon. Look at that. Argon. So, tried to quick tack that on there, and yeah, I just made a mess for myself. So you could definitely tell where I ran out of argon, and the sun was in my eyes, so it happens. So we'll get more argon. We're gonna have to pause on this for a little bit. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get argon. Can't do it tomorrow. I gotta go do salon stuff with the wife, so maybe I'll take you to the salon, show you the updates we gotta do. Yeah, cool. Well, see you later. Let's get back at it. So, I don't know how this is possible. It's 2:47, but it is completely dark outside. It must be 2:47 a.m. Keep getting my times mixed up. AM, PM, morning, night. You gotta get stuff done when you can, right? So, stopped at my buddy David's house and grabbed his little bottle of argon. So, we'll see if that can get us by. Here's your stand. This is what I carry you around on. Just a 3-jaw chuck. It's not heavy or anything. Are now. Probably can't even hear me. Alright. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, that smells great. Oh, that's how you start your morning off. Okay. I know what you're thinking. Yes, that's a blanket in the bed of my truck. Don't worry about it. It's the first truck I've ever had new. Try not to jack it all up, okay? My bad. I know a lot of people are going to hate that. It's a truck. I don't know what to do with my hands and my stuff. My stuff. It's early. Calm down. Alright. I'll fire up the old CK MT200. That's it. It's on. She just wanted to make sure the fan was there. That's all she wanted to do. Okay, the little ball. Let's see if she got any gas in her. Ooh, okay. We got about 800 PSI, but that's a lot better than 0. So we'll take it. Always crack that valve loose. Slow, too. You don't want to slam that Borden tube inside that gauge. You knew what that was called in there, right? Just a little tube, and then as that pressure increases, the tube expands and it moves. Quit explaining everything. Okay, so I'm gonna get this all cleaned up, welded up. I welded this up just so I can get this tacked on. I welded the inside. Actually, you watched me do that. You probably can't see me. And then, like the genius I am, I came in with a carbide burr and smoothed this out before I welded this side. And now I got to do it again because of that penetration. Just, I don't like it. I'm sure it's completely fine for what it is, but I don't like it. I'm going to weld the inside first. This is a 1/4 inch. I only beveled it like maybe a 1/16 because I don't know, that's just how I did it. So I'm going to weld the inside first. That way when I weld the outside, if it messes up the inside weld, you won't see it. You'll only see the nice weld on the outside. What do you think? Not terrible. Don't look at that. Okay. Ground out some junk that was in there. Hopefully you can hear me over that compressor. It's way back there in my bathroom, but you could probably hear it. I don't know. Clean her up with some acetone. Use a nice dirty rag. Now, you got any Sharpie marks in areas that you don't want to see Sharpie marks? Get rid of them before you put a bunch of heat in there, or it will be permanently baked in. Even like the labeling on the tube itself from sizing or whatnot, however they label it. See, that one's already baked in there, but I'm going to weld over that. I'm going to clean the outside up after I do the inside. Clean it up like surface prep it so it doesn't look like it was rolling around in the bed of your truck for a month. So we're going to preheat this. Found the torch. This is right where I left it. Alright, where do I want to start? I always start on the bottom of everything, but this is the inside, so whatever, that's the bottom. See the moisture come out of here. See it? See that moisture? That's what you don't want. I'll get this all welded up on the inside and then we'll meet back. Oh yeah, that'll work. Are you still there? I thought you left. Let me weld this real quick. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Alright, here it is. Not the prettiest looking thing. Can you even see in there? It's a little rough. Yeah, I'm gonna grind all that out. Anyway, got the outside prepped, as you can see. It's beautiful, right? Ground all my tacks out, just cause now it's just an even consistent setup all the way around. But I'm out of time. So, we'll pick up here tomorrow morning. Yeah. Making progress. The one bad thing about this welder, and it's not even bad, you forget it's on, and then you forget to turn it off. That'll be part of my microcontroller dealio. It'll have an alarm if this thing sits idle for more than 5 minutes. Maybe it'll just flash red or something. Okay, turn this guy off. Go to work. Well, another day. See what we can get done. I'm gonna weld the outside. You done with this? Oh man. Sorry guys, it's really early. Well, I guess it's not really early, it's almost 4 o'clock. Okay. Put you up on the stand. Maybe I'll do a little time lapse. Maybe I'll do a little video. Let's do some welding. Alright guys. Hang on. Alright guys. Hang on. Well, no, I don't want to turn it off. I was just holding that wide open at 200 amps. Is this 1/4 inch thick, even though I preheat it? Welder, fan shut off. I'm going to assume if the welder thinks it's cool enough to shut down, this has to be cool enough. Wow, that's actually not even hot. That cooler works good. That was 200 amps wide open for, I don't know, that's about halfway. But this thing's so heat soaked now. You can kind of tell because your dabs, your puddles, whatever, will just kind of start washing into each other. I'm gonna cool this down and then continue welding it, but you could see it's coming out pretty good, I think. I don't know. Can you see that? There we go. Kind of see it. It's looking decent, huh? Huh? Well, I decided to go ahead and grab it anyway. Grabbed it on the bottom. There's a boot here. Let's see. That's not bad. Almost can't tell my starts and stops. I tried to start off here at less amperage because I could tell the heat was getting to it, but see where them ripples kind of start washing together? You can see they're real defined at first. Shoot, that's all I got left? Thought I was only halfway. Okay. Wow, look what's going on in there. Oh, somebody lit acetone on fire. That's what's going on in there. I went a lot better than I had expected. Somehow made it through this whole thing inside and out without jamming the filler into the tungsten or dipping the tungsten into the puddle one time. I used one tungsten throughout the whole thing, didn't sharpen it once. You don't really sharpen tungsten for aluminum. I guess you do. Well, at least me. So what I do, just basically put a taper on it like you were sharpening it to a point, and then I just take the tip and blunt it like so it's squared off at the end, because AC likes to take that tungsten and ball it up, and if you got a real fine point on there, that point will actually melt, ball up, and then kind of hang off to one side or the other like some weird looking bug. Sometimes that works fine, depends the amperage you're running at. For 200 amps, that's not going to work. So when you're coming to a stop, you're dabbing along, you can see each freeze fill line as you're going. For the most part, you try to keep a consistent, step with each dab, bead, whatever you want to call it. But when you go to stop that weld, whether it's the very end or just that run as far as you can reach, you want to kind of taper off, and you'll watch that pool solidify, and then you can kind of kill the amperage, because if you just come out of it fast, it'll actually crater crack, which I guess isn't a huge deal if you're continuing on, as long as you remelt that crack and eliminate it, but you just want to avoid it altogether. I'm sure it's just because it's 4 a.m. and actually it's 4:40 now. That's a lie. And all I've had is coffee and a couple chocolate chip cookies. You see how this is my torch hand. So maybe you could tell, maybe you couldn't, but I was actually most of that time I was propped down here. I kind of was resting a little bit, which even if you could just get a pinky on it, kind of helps. But you just kind of learn to work with the shakes, I guess. I don't know. What I'm getting at is practice is the only way to get good at it. I'm not saying this is great by any means. Aluminum was a huge struggle for me for a long time. I hated aluminum. Just gotta do it, get used to it, and realize it's not chromoly or titanium or stainless, or it acts way different. So I don't even know what am I saying. I'm out here talking to myself. Basically waiting on this to cool down. I'll probably just grab it with some vice grips again. vice grips, some locking pliers. And that's one thing you can do periodically is just hit it with some compressed air and cool it down. Aluminum heat soaks really quick, and then it holds heat, especially 1/4 inch thick. Even more so when it's on a steel table like this, and then that heat just sits there. But okay, blah blah blah. Yeah, pretty happy with it. That's the bottom too, by the way. I always start and stop my weld on the bottom of anything, or I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be the bottom, as long as once it's installed, you can't see it, because why would you want your start stop like right in your face? That just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what I'm getting at. I forgot what I was talking about. That thing's still on, by the way. Love it. Kind of tells me when to turn my water cooler off. Alright, I'm gonna cool this off. We're gonna go install it. So, I'll see you over there. Oh, I'm on my way over with this. And I got a little too impatient and I grabbed it. Right there. I melted my finger. So, dumb. I know, that was stupid. Won't happen again. Took a little ball end carbide burr, cleaned that up. She's looking good. Look at them welds. Not bad. Can you even see it? Oh, that's how you know it's good. Hear that sound? It almost sounds like music. I'm just kidding. That's what a turbo sounds like. Music, not... Okay, whatever. Yeah. Awesome. Well, didn't realize I got on the struggle bus this morning. And I don't know why. I did a quick test spray and it looked clear, but it's leaving like a white powder residue. Maybe that's the dry lube action. Solvent evaporates, and yeah, that would make sense, huh? Should probably use this. It says air on it, and that's air. There's a truck right there. Rust Belt Warriors. Why would you wear a rust belt? Shake the can. Okay, a little acetone. Wow. Don't recommend for something like this. I'm sure it works great in the application it was designed for. So, yeah, I know. This isn't what this is for either. I don't think this leaves a residue. Wow. The B Laster. Got her lubed up and slid on there. So, pop that filter in this box. Alright. So this is the gate that's got to go on there. Ooh. I've done screwed up. I can't get my clamps on there now. I just would have slipped those over normally, but I kind of forgot about that. Let's see if we can get those on there. Too bad these aren't slotted T-bolt clamps. Anyone ever go through and actually organize your sockets? It takes forever, but man, is it worth it. You can find them instantly. You don't do the whole grab a handful and sift through it method. That sucks. Okay. Man, boots suck. Them V-band or Vengen clamps, those are nice, but a little expensive and kind of unnecessary for an intake, but for ease of installation and removal, whew, can't beat it. Here's the gate. I think I described this already. Can't remember. A little lube. The noises that come out of me. Yep, that might have been a mistake. All right. everyone just cooperate. I'm gonna clamp this side down because I know that's where that goes. What time is it? I think the sun's starting to come up. 5:52. No good way to grab this. Oh, it's butted into it. Come on now. There you go. Rubber couplers and extension cords. They suck. Oh, I hate them. Also gotta make sure we're not touching that regulator. Yep, we're good. Good there. Good there. Good there. All right. That's some nice clamps. Clamp Co. USA. Nice. Oh, what am I doing? Sometimes, you know, that's probably pretty painful to watch me run the other one down by hand. I knew that was going to happen. I tried it anyway. So these are brand new. That's why I'm taking these off. I wouldn't move this nut more than you have to on a stainless clamp because stainless loves to gall up and just weld itself together, and then it's junk, especially when the T-bolt is part of the clamp. There are some where it's got like two finger hooks and they grab that T, so you could pull this off and leave the nut attached so you could then open it up, but I don't recommend taking the nut off unless it's new. Just my thought. Right. That's good. Now I gotta get the cable mounted to the shifter. Yep. A lot of tension on it. So, pull that pin or cable, slams this gate shut, and then it kills the engine in case of a runaway. That's a lot of spring tension. Wow, okay. Need to come along under here. Whew, okay. So that's it for the intake. Come out pretty nice, huh? Plenty of clearance. Really? Where's this clamp? Come on, guys. I thought you were on my side. Wow. So, still trying to figure out that balance of amount of time shown on a certain thing versus just the overall project. But you also got to realize I don't have much time day to day to record to get a lot done in one day, so it's really all I got time for right now. I'm trying, making it work. So anyway, I gotta stop pointing. All right, got a little surprise. See that? This baby fragile. Puddin's Fab Shop. Told y'all to go check out Puddin. Oh man. Puddin's Fab Shop. What can I say? Dude's awesome. Alright, let's get rid of this. What do you do with these? You keep them? Add them to your collection somewhere? Alright. Well, there's only one thing wrong with this. The bill's going the wrong way. How you gonna keep your safety glasses on your head? Your bill's like this. I'll fix that right quick. Much better. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Oh Man, ready? This hurts sometimes. Whoa. Okay. So, that definitely doesn't mean we're retiring the old CK. Me and CK got a little special connection. If you couldn't tell. If you didn't check out my other video where I explained my addiction to CK. But for real, guys, thank you for checking out my videos. I know they're kind of all over the place right now. They may continue to be all over the place. I don't know. That's the fun of it. I never know what I'm going to be doing, so you surely won't know what I'm going to be doing. So it's always entertaining, hopefully. We're getting stuff done. The whole point of this was to get me out here and keep my projects rolling. I think we're going to change it up a little bit, though. I was going to finish this red truck in this video, but I've since talked to my buddy, and we're gonna go ahead and do a lot more to it. I forgot what all I was doing to this thing. I've had it for a while. Projects happen, right? We're gonna continue on that red truck. The red truck. We need to come up with a name for that thing. Maybe we'll just call her Old Red. We're gonna continue on Old Red over there. We're gonna do some powder coating. We're gonna do some polishing. We're gonna do some wiring. We gotta add another battery to that thing. Yeah, probably some other stuff that I'm forgetting, but it's all gonna happen. It's Old Red over there, so check it out. I really appreciate you guys watching. I know I didn't plan on trying to do anything special with this channel, but be a cool goal, right? Let's grow it. Let's make some cool stuff out here. I'd also like to thank CK for helping me out. They've been super awesome. Really great people there. I just love their products. It's since the first TIG welder I ever bought was my Eastwood TIG 200 when they first came out, I think, or very shortly thereafter. And first thing I did, just did a little bit of research. I think Jody Collier from Welding Tips and Tricks might have helped me out with this decision, but first thing I did was buy a CK Flex Lock torch, air-cooled, and I don't remember how long ago that was. I want to say 7-8 years ago, and that's all I've used ever since. See, I got a couple. This is nothing really. I mean, I got a lot more at work because that's all I use at work too. Working home, all I use is CK for TIG, obviously, because they make TIG products. But now I'm kind of partnered up with them a little bit, I guess you could say. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of CK. I've got a lot more CK products. I've got 4 different styles of amperage controllers. I'll be doing a video on that. Be sure to check it out. Come back. So thanks a lot, Peter. Thanks, Mike. Thank you, everybody at CK. Really appreciate you guys helping me out. Come back. This is going to be the CK corner. I don't know if I've mentioned that or not. This welder is going to be mounted up there. There's a lot going on. I think I've described it in my previous video, so go check out my other videos. Not all my videos are going to be welding or fabrication related. But I'll keep it interesting. Let's leave it at that. Nope, I need to leave for work, so I'm going to try to edit this up here in the next couple days as I get time, and I'll already be working on the next video. I've already started on the next one, so I don't even know if I said anything that I need to say. Hopefully you can hear me over this light. It sounds like a box of snakes up there. Anyway, thank you guys very much. I really appreciate you coming back. Just out here having fun. If you enjoy this, maybe like it, share it, leave a comment, tell your friends. Who knows? We'll see where this will go. It's just for fun, like I said. Don't really plan on this turning into anything, but it's making me get out here and do stuff, so it's all that matters, right? That's the whole reason I started this. If we can make something bigger out of it, that'd be awesome. But until then, I need to go work on something. So thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. See you later. Hot damn! Puddin', you can have that. I can't do it. I tried.